So this is already the second video I'm doing with this new camera. This is the DJI Pocket Mini, free Mini. And actually I wanted to go to town today to go to a really nice place, but I couldn't for some reason. However, I just want to give it a try in darkness, how it is going to do this way. Just to give it a try and see how it will cope. And we are starting here again in my apartment. However, like in dark mode, it can only do 4K 30 frames per second, but I can sample this up later, basically. But the files, depending on how long we are going to do this, the files are pretty big, so this takes a long time. So yeah, but probably I will still sample it up because I think like 30 FPS is just it's not. If you can get 60, you should get 60. It's just my opinion. Anyways, so this is my apartment again, and we are going to go out again. This time maybe I have to be a little bit quiet in the house because it's already past 11. That was just my doorknob. So you can see here, this is my door, and let's go. I was really impressed with the quality of this camera in the first video, so let's just give it a try. At least there should be, I mean, it's a little bit boring, there should be almost nobody outside now. I mean, in China, yeah, always people, but there's a difference if there's an amount. We are currently, something is wrong here. The fire thingy is beeping. Not sure exactly. I don't want to touch it. But this has been beeping all day. And now you can see, unfortunately, in the previous video I mentioned there are 2 elevators I can take from the 7th floor. And unfortunately, this is the ugly one. I don't really know. It looks like when the house was built, they put some wood inside to protect it, and they never took the wood out. And this is actually pretty common. I see this many times. It's like the idea to protect what you have. Even if it's very nice, you just keep all the protection. Even if, like, this house has been standing for many years, you just keep it this way. Many times I've seen this in China. So I'm outside now. Let's see. So this is how this camera doing in complete darkness, and so far I think it looks pretty good. You see still people are walking around here. I mean, it's almost as if nothing happens. This is during the week, not a holiday. Past 11. I think 11:30 actually. Yeah, the shop here I showed you before is actually still open. The same nice lady is still sitting there. Though I must say, like, many of these shops, many shops, they are open basically all the time. Like literally all the time. They start in the morning, maybe not so early, maybe this one is 24/7, but many others which are not 24/7, they start in the morning, maybe at 10 or 11. They go until night, and then every day in the year. Maybe there is 1 week of holidays or something during the year, otherwise, but even then they are often open. So, and you see the same people every freaking day, every day there. So maybe when you come in, they will not like be in, maybe in Germany or something, like will not like stand up, smile at you or whatever, like, because they are there all the time. Like, it's not, and this, for example, that small shop before, also, it's different if you are in the shop basically all your life, you know, it's like a home maybe. So I think this is maybe a small difference, but why did I talk about that? So here we see we are now getting out, you can see cars can also drive here. I don't have a car, so no need. Never have had to worry about this. Yeah, and I'm just getting out, and you can see there's some small shops or some small stands. Let's take a look here. Yeah. They have like fruit place, and then the others are, I think, just barbecue. And yeah, let's just take the same walk, because the other direction isn't that lively usually, and this is also here the point where usually not so much is happening. But over there we'll start again. Yeah, and in Wuhan, unfortunately, some years ago I looked that up when I came here first. It's really different from many other cities during the night in the way that, you know, it's dark. The houses are dark. The buildings are dark. Of course, the windows, in the windows you can still see light, but otherwise it's just dark. The reason is, some years ago, I think 2018, they decided that they want to save energy and electricity. So the outside lighting of the houses is generally not, as far as I know, not allowed. There's some like exceptions close to the river to make like have some river illumination there, but otherwise it is not allowed. And you can see everywhere is dark. And maybe on the camera it looks pretty cool, but at least for me, other Chinese cities are completely different. Everything would be lit up. And for me, when I first came here, it was really, you get a little bit of like some kind of cyberpunk feeling, like some kind of, yeah, ultra modern, like modern megapolis or something. Like, it's a little bit weird in the beginning, but now I don't mind at all. It's just, yeah, for me, I don't feel any difference anymore. But like many other cities will be kind of more beautiful than this at night, at least. Though, of course, we are not here in the close to the river, to the Yangtze River, but we are more in a new district, I would say. Pretty far away, actually, from the real old center. Yeah, and then in the old center you will definitely also see some more illumination. But even now, like, actually, before, on top of these huge buildings, there was some light. I think for planes, and for even that is switched off. It looked actually pretty nice. The big ones on top there was some light before. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes on, sometimes off. Not sure. Yeah, so we already walked here during the day, and I will definitely come here again one time during not the latest hours, but now it's almost done. And I think personally it's just fun. The camera seems to be working great. The microphone is doing great. So this is not the built-in microphone. It's actually a DJI mini mic, which is really nice. And this camera is it's so small, it doesn't make a lot of fuss, which is nice when you're a foreigner in a foreign country. And the microphone is also super small, seems to have a good quality overall, just does this job. Nothing else. Just does the job. Yeah. So some shops is still open. Some of the food places crazy. Yeah, this is typical tea shop, for example, like milk tea. Chinese love milk tea for some reason, but it's not like what I know from Germany, like you would mix tea with milk, but actually it's basically bubble tea. But often like you don't get the bubbles. Like, but it's very similar to what we know as bubble tea. Can get different sweetnesses and blah 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 blah. But this is everywhere. These tea shops are everywhere, and usually it's not hot. I mean, it can get hot, but usually it's more for the summer when you have to get cold tea actually. Yes. Yeah, so this area is already pretty dark. It's during the week. I can just check, but it's really not early. Yeah, 11:30 exactly. So we're just going to continue walking. Some people seem a little bit drunk. Yeah, and today is just not a good day to fly a drone, to be absolutely honest. You could fly one, like close to a nice building with a lot of lights, like a shopping mall or something. But yeah, I think this is more interesting, and yeah, it looks good. This camera has a gimbal. The gimbal is not super strong for walking, but still does the job. And you can still stabilize the image, the video later if you want. Which I probably won't do because it's just, if you take 25 minutes, as before, it's about 10 gigabytes. I think 25 gigabytes even. And then if you stabilize that, this will take a long time, probably an hour or something. And yeah, my patience is not that high. And this camera, the stabilization seems to be okay. Yeah, so there's not much going on here anymore. This is a great place here, rice space. Usually they have a rice buffet. Been there sometimes. This place is a real place. Went there too, but I didn't like it too much. But yeah, it's just normal. Some places you like, some places maybe it was a bad day or something. Yeah. So over there is like Agricultural Bank of China. Just, yeah, normal. Yeah, and these pretty big cars here for some reason. All the way down. Yeah, and there's some kind of night market, but even the night market seems to be a little bit dim. Well, can we get over there? Yeah, and then you already see the problem. China, this is really common, that in the middle of the road you have some barrier. Which, you know, I could walk all the way back down there to get over. That's kind of, I don't know, it's too much, it's too far. And I can't climb. It's like I can't climb. I can climb, but I will not. I will not climb over this thing. Yes, you see, there's a night market over there. Like it's a little bit like in Thailand or I don't know, Vietnam, I guess. At least from the pictures I saw, you can get all kinds of things. And another hotel here. See. Take a walk here. Yeah, holding a camera or something or a phone, especially, is of course like nothing special in China, just normal. People will not frown at you for holding this. Over here, I had a very interesting situation some time ago. Maybe we'll save this for another time. Yeah, this a huge junction here. You can see over there. There's actually a tram stop. Just going here. Never took it before, honestly. Just a normal tram. Looks pretty modern though, and yeah, it's pretty slow as from what I heard. Let's see if I can get over this huge junction. And you see it's already blinking. So this is going to be not going to go. It's already blinking. I didn't make it in time. Tram is hopefully not going to, yeah, definitely not going to come at this time. So here we are on the Champs-Élysées, so you don't have to go to Paris anymore. Actually, this is already here. I've never been to Paris, so I cannot say if this is the same or not. Probably not, but for me this will definitely do. Already dark, you know. Yeah, no, nothing much is going on here. But just to test this is perfect. We're already 18 minutes in, so let's see. Yeah, this is a really nice area actually. I visited actually an apartment here when I was looking for an apartment, but someone had left kind of went into vacation and left a rotting trash bin inside, and the stench was incredibly bad, and also I didn't like the apartment too much. But this is a really nice area here, in my opinion. Yeah, it's not the best time to come here, but yeah, for a test video this will do. Yeah, there are some kind of shopping malls or something. Yeah, you can definitely go inside here, but no, not now. Yeah, what you don't find in China but usually is like beggars, maybe at a temple, but everywhere else you will not find it. Like, never seen anyone here. Yeah, so. But you will find street sellers. And street sellers basically are, from what I know, not really allowed. So anytime they see someone with a uniform, usually they pack their stuff and go somewhere else. But it's a little bit like a kind of game. I just wonder, these sellers cannot make a fortune. It's just, yeah, I don't want to be in their shoes too. Yeah. So, here we already go. Honestly, I'm a little bit hungry. But yeah, this is the bakery. Almost everything sold out. The normal small shop. And here now we are in a really nice area, but it's already dark, unfortunately. Let's just go on the other side, take a walk, and probably I will take a taxi home because I don't want to walk all this back. And there are some rental bikes, but also honestly these are pretty, in my opinion, they are really not that great. They are the same ones they had in Berlin also for some time, but they were also not great. Yeah, unfortunately this area, the shops I don't really know, haven't been much here to eat because it's already a little bit far from my place. Yeah, but this is a little bit like a little bit kind of European style buildings on the right. Of course they are not from Europe, and they are of course also not from like the olden days, but just European style. And honestly, here we just go. This is a great bar. Absolute fan of this. Unfortunately, there are not many people usually. Only when they have a party, and this only happens so and so often. Here you can get some apartment or room. Yeah, the prices are so low, so this would probably only be rooms. See? Yes, exactly. So, yeah, there are tons of food places here, everywhere. People are still outside, but not many. Not everywhere very, but it's a really nice area. Yeah. I'll definitely come here again when there are more people, maybe also the night, if this video turns out to be very good. Some fruit place. Fruit places usually look very, very nice. In Chinese one would say how kan. How means good and then kan means see, so it's nice to see. The same, you see some barbecue on the left and on the right. Maybe the same construction also like for yummy, for example, hao chi, good to eat, like hao means good and then chi means eat. Yeah, all kinds of cool stuff. Chinese people love to go out with their friends to have dinner or lunch, for that matter. Yeah, and you see there are many options. There are many options. Unfortunately, I don't really know them. I'm sure I mentioned before, I'm a huge fan of the noodle ramen. And there are also tons of different types of noodles. Yeah, here you can see the rental bike. See? Yeah, here you can see the rental bike. Yeah, the same thing which we had in Berlin for some time. Yeah, I mean, probably this is not really on this video, but nowadays when I go somewhere to a mall or something, people are just staring, and it's getting, the longer I'm here, the more it gets, kind of. It's really friendly, like it's not like an unfriendly way or something, but it's just curiosity and making friends and interest. I think genuine interest. So let's go. Yeah. I think I will walk down all the way here. I'm on vacation, so got all the time. But this is working pretty well. 25 minutes in, and there's enough battery left. So, yeah, so usually this is really not so dark here. But I also don't walk all the way because I got the moped. Another barbecue thingy. So I tried, when I first came to China, I tried one of the first time, like the first time people took me out was for barbecue. That almost killed me. Since then, I'm a small aversion personally to barbecue. Here is another bubble tea or tea shop, milk tea shop. But probably, I think Chinese love barbecue, and maybe this is just me who is not super into it. I mean, it also has to do with the fact that, of course, in China you get all kinds of different meats, not necessarily meats one would eat in Europe. So unsurprisingly, so yeah, you better adapt if you want to enjoy that. So I'm not sure what that is. Let's see. Yeah, So this is a really nice area. You will see when we turn around, in case some light is still on. There's a bar here. Let's see if it's a weekday. Almost empty. Doesn't look like a place I would want to go. But the other bar was also empty. So yeah, and over there's another night market, and that one is always busy because this is a really busy area here. So let's see. Yeah, this looks all pretty dark. I don't really feel like going on this night market. Oh yeah, this is all already pretty dark. Actually, this is the place where I dropped my first drone, or where that drone fell out of the sky. And not a very pleasant memory, but also was okay. I can definitely say using a drone or flying a drone here has been a very interesting experience. Let's just get over here quickly because the other side is just dark. Oh, and I'm actually hungry. I'm not sure if I will buy something. Already bought some strawberries today. I was really not sure if I should buy something, but they are actually really good. Strawberries were like, yeah, no, I think they are, in my opinion, they are really good. Tried this one before, but not sure I want to try again. These are also everywhere in China. Yeah, and I think everything you see here is all the common stuff you will find in China. So I will just walk down here to some octopus, or I don't know, squid I think it's called. Never tried this, but it looks so yummy. Oh, the rice also looks good. But I just decided I'm not hungry. Anyways, so yeah, look at the strawberries and the cherries. I mean, great. And it's winter. Not sure where the cherries come from. Never seen a cherry tree in China. I've only been here for 1 year, and I've also not gone on through the landscape or something. Like, no idea. Probably they are full of cherry trees. Oh. See, the noodles also look pretty good. Oh, the noodles look so good. So there was someone else at the noodle stand, and I didn't feel like waiting. So let's just keep on walking. See if we can. Yeah. Here we go. So this was already the night market. Some girls. Yeah, when I first came here and someone invited me to go out, the person thought it would be a great idea to go on to one of these shops and buy me a package of I think duck neck. Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's it. Over there, everything is dark. It seems even closed. Not sure if it makes sense to continue walking here. Yeah, so probably doesn't make any sense. Just turn around and go back. And yeah. Honestly, for the first video, I didn't even check through all the footage. But I found it really immersive. And that's exactly what honestly what I was hoping for, that we would get a really a very immersive video, which just pretty natural, and you get a natural view of what it would be if you would yourself walk here. So let's just walk back. Yeah, the guy is still waiting for his noodles. Right decision not to wait there. In the summer, the barbecue will like be everywhere. Look, I mean, these cherries and strawberries. Great. Right? Yeah, one can see here the clothing style of Chinese is also very interesting sometimes. I would just describe it as undefined because it's really, I don't know, I don't see any pattern, or I don't know, maybe something is wrong with me, but well, also very nice sometimes. So, we're already at the end. Another strawberry place. And usually the cool thing about these stands, I'm not sure if all the time, can also ask them, because usually the sellers speak Chinese, which is really difficult to understand for me. But interesting. But usually these stands, they are just these small cars, and from what I understand, often it's just basically a farmer who puts his apples into this small car on the back and drives into town, stands out there and sells his stuff. So this seems to be often the case. So if you grow oranges, you just put and he has just a huge car full of oranges, drives into town, maybe in the morning or afternoon or lunch or something, sells all the time until he's done and goes home. So, almost back. Yeah, a little bit unfortunate that there's really, we have to get around this. Nothing. Have to go the same way home now. But who cares? So, even some heaters for outside heating. Here for example, you can see some batteries. So you can just, as usual, you can just scan the code on top, and then you can get one of these batteries to charge your phone. And when you see another station, well, there's of course in the app you can see in the map where the next station is, and they are everywhere. You can just hand it back. And yeah, really cool if you want to charge your phone on the fly while you are not at home. But somehow nowadays, I mean, you can also just bring your own power bank. But in case you don't have one, it's a great option, I think. Yeah, here is you go down here, for example. See if you can see, yeah, on the top. Okay, on the top just says Shouji, this means smartphone. So seems like the smartphone selling, but then there's definitely here billiard. So everywhere you find billiard places, often there are some kind of pretty girls who might be willing to play with you, or who are there to to like encourage you to play or something. I heard from friends that this is a very interesting place to go, or they like going, but honestly, I'm honestly not a billiard person, but why not? Then we got billiard. The other thing is KTV, of course. Little KTV is like this karaoke. Yeah, and also I've also not been there, to be honest. Yeah, there seem to be different types of these places. Yeah, maybe we can go into that topic another time. So, the dogs usually in China are pretty nice because they are afraid. In Germany, they are not afraid. Often they will just run away or hide, or just go away from humans, because humans, like the people, are sometimes not very nice to animals, but sometimes maybe they are nice. I don't know. So let's continue to walk. Yeah, so I think maybe this relationship between humans and animals is different. And here it's a little bit more dominated by humans. It's definitely different. Like in all over China, I would say the culture is just not Western. And the reason is China has just been closed to the Western world almost like forever. Not forever, but like it's been really close. And now only recently, for 1986, so just just about 40 years, it's opened up. And 40 years is not a long time for a country. Shipping. And it's not a long time to actually open a country if it's been for hundreds of thousands of years closed. Yeah. Back. Yeah, this is really not a great time